Nigeria is a blessed country. Can you imagine how many hidden gems we have in this country? This particular one is about a barren woman who drowned in the lake. This particular lake, yes, and I'll be talking about it today. There are only two suspended lakes in the world, one of which is in Nigeria. If you're not following me now, please do so and stay tuned. There are many treasures in Nigeria, and I had to leave Lagos to find this one. Hey guys, welcome to today's video. My name is V. Come with me to Ibadan to find this treasure. Located in Ogun State, Nigeria. This taxi, popularly known as micras or mikras, is one of the ways to know you've arrived in Ibadan. Lagos to Ibadan from mile 2 cost 3,100 naira. I arrived this terminal in Ibadan to meet up with my expedition buddies and to get a bus going to Iseyin. It took us 2 hours or more to get to Iseyin, which is still within Ibadan. I hope I'm pronouncing Iseyin right. If you want to see this treasure, make sure you keep watching this video. Our destination is Ado Awaye, but we decided to stop by in this wonderful town of Iseyin to have some local meal, definitely amala. I'm having amala again for the culture. I think I'm getting used to it already, but it's definitely something I can still do without. Right at this spot, I got to know that they even sell wara, which is cheese, fried cheese, in place of meat. I guess I don't know this because I'm not well traveled. So you can call me a rookie traveler, but that title would definitely change this year because I'm all about exploring many cultures, beautiful sights, and great experiences this year. Now, this big meat for 200 naira in Ibadan, don't even try it in Lagos. Lagos will give you this meat for 500 naira, guys. So after eating, we got back on the road. This is probably my 5th time in Ibadan. I visited Ibadan a lot in 2023, and I'm even yet to share some of the videos with you guys. Iseyin to Ado Awaye took about 30 to 40 minutes. Now, before I forget, from Lagos Mile 2, I took a bus going to Ibadan and stopped at Ojo Terminal in Ibadan to meet up with my guys and also board the bus going to Iseyin from there. Iseyin bus was about 1,500 naira from the Ojo Terminal, and then we had to take a cab going to Ado Awaye from Iseyin, which cost 1,000 naira each. I would call where we are visiting a hidden gem, and what you're about to see is a very beautiful treasure that Nigeria has today. Now that we are approaching, I'll tell you a short story of this place. We're visiting the IYAKE Lake, which is on the Ado Hill in Ado Awaye, Oyo State, Nigeria. To get to the IYAKE Lake, we had to hike up the mountain, the Ado Hill, and we needed sticks or Gandalf staff for them. Let me call it that. Now that you see this staff, you should know that this is no small feat or even a small journey at all. The hike from the foot of the hill took about 30 minutes plus to get to the peak of the mountain to see the IYAKE Lake that we were going to see, the treasure that we wanted to see this particular day, the hidden gem that we came here for. Aside the IYAKE Lake, this Ado Hill has other attractions. For one is the beautiful view that you see when you keep climbing up this mountain. It is so beautiful, guys. Views like this just give me the best feeling ever and makes all the stress from hiking worth it. This is another attraction on the Ado Hill. It is a wonder how this boulder of rock has not fallen over for ages and just maintains its stance on this steep surface of the hill. This rock is a bringer of rain to the people of Ado. Many years ago, back in the day, they come to the rock to pray to get rain. Many believe you can stand close to the rock and say your prayers or wishes and it will be granted. At this point, we were tired and we wanted to rest before we decided to keep it moving. This hike is not for the faint-hearted. You have to be strong to complete this hike to the peak of the mountain. Now, this is what they call the footprints of the gods or the elders from back in the day. There are also different speculations. If you have yours, let me know in the comment section. Some say this is where they grind ingredients, peppers, herbs, and the likes for meal prep. So which one exactly is it? We will never know. Because if you're telling me this is what human feet looked like back in the day, I don't think so. Maybe of the gods, but not the elders because they were human. Or maybe the grinding story is true. If you've been to any mountain or climbed any rock in Nigeria at all, you should definitely have seen something like this. At this point, it seems like the journey was never going to end. I think my favorite part was holding this stake, which made it easier to move and climb the rocks. Now, back to the actual story. This is one of the attractions, another attraction just by the IYAKE Lake. This is what they call Agbomofu IYAKE. Oh god, I pronounced that right. Okay. So, this is what the IYAKE Lake looks like, and this hole here is what the Agbomofu IYAKE looks like. This hole is connected to the IYAKE Lake, and once that small hole is full and you put your leg in there, the IYAKE Lake will call you and you will not know when you go into that lake. The IYAKE Lake is a bottomless lake, and history has it that it is about the story of a woman who was loved by many. Unfortunately, she was barren, and people mocked her for it. Out of embarrassment and so much humiliation, she came to this lake crying bitterly and drowned herself in this lake. IYAKE, which is the name of this lake, means woman cry. It is said that ever since then, this lake has been a cure for infertility. So many people come here far and wide to drink from this lake and say their wishes. The IYAKE Lake is such a beautiful sight to behold, and the view from the top of the mountain makes it so much better. No one can go into the IYAKE Lake and come out. The lake is bottomless and no one knows the depth of the lake. It is also said that the depth of the lake is a portal to another world that will suck you in and take you elsewhere. Like I said, people come to this lake to take from the water in bottles, and I even witnessed some the day that I visited the lake. I saw them praying, filling their bottles with the water from the lake. You can always come here to camp and have some quality time with your family or friends. Now, I said there are other attractions on this mountain, and this is the elephant tree. I'll be saying more about this in another video as this one is already so long. This tree looks exactly like an elephant would. If you can make out the features, then you'd see yourself. So this brings us to the end of our tour on the mountain, and we decided to go and get some real fresh tapped palm wine right there at Ado Awaye. You can see how very fresh this palm wine looks. I personally don't drink alcohol, but I like palm wine. At least it's something that I can stomach, unlike other alcohol. And guess what? The prices here are so cheap. I guess it's because it's a local town. We got 5 liters of palm wine at 1,500 naira, and this small size Pepsi bottle was 250 naira. Very affordable, right? From where I'm based, you definitely not get such prices. If you got this far, thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like this video and follow this account. This snack is called Kuli Kuli, but they have another name for it here. I can't remember.
This is Diwara. Hello, Lele. This one is crunchy. This one is crunchy.
Hey yo.
ilé pópó mẹ́ta ìyá mi ò gbẹ́rì ìyá oníkòyí ọ̀gbọ́dọ̀ fojú pé olúwa mi màtí òkun yọ̀ sàtì ọ̀sùn má torí mi gbọ́gbó kéńké.